Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, David M coming at you here with my first video of 24. Actually filming it about an hour or so before ball drop on New Year's Eve. As promised in my last video, the next couple are going to be mostly hockey. I do want to start this video off though with a couple of late thank yous, a couple of Christmas cards. First, from my good friend the hobbyist, fellow Tennessean. He sent me this, and he sent me this beautiful, sweet Jock Peterson refractor. I don't even know what you call this. I'm very bad with all the names of all the different chrome shiny stuff, but beautiful card of my boy Jock, still in a Cubs uni there. Thank you so much, Chris, for that. And then this actually just came yesterday, I think. And I've seen these, of course, in other videos, but you know who that is. The one and only Scott, Reindeer Studios, eating them Wheaties. And just, Scott is, I can't say enough about him. I mean, to me, he is a phenomenal artist. And he's sent with that 2 custom cards. There's a beautiful J-Ram, so gorgeous. And then this one is so bad to the bone. This Roy Hobbs. He shatters the lights in the natural. That is absolutely fantastic. These 2 will sit on display. And on the back of these, he put, you know, the card number and then QR code where you can click on and show a quick YouTube shorts of how he did it. And again, I've been very much off of YouTube the last couple months. Haven't really gotten to watch a lot, but man, getting to click on those and see Scott do his thing is just always a treat. He's the best, what can you say? But thank you, Chris. Thank you, Scott. Really tremendous. Okay, so now for some hockey. The last couple 3 years, I've really gotten back into hockey, especially the last 2 years with fantasy leagues, really big. You know, last year I only did 2 leagues. This year I'm in 4, multiple formats, and just having an absolute blast. You know, and very much kind of like I do with baseball, because I'm a fantasy junkie in baseball. You know, I like to kind of collect players who really help out my teams. Now I don't draft players I don't really like, but nonetheless, I've become fans of other players with how they do for my team. And I thought for this first hockey video, I'm just going to show a bunch of young guns. Why not? I'll be honest, probably since September, I've been collecting 95% hockey cards. You know, some baseball sprinkled in, but mostly what I've actually been collecting since probably September is hockey cards. And so everything you're about to see, I've kind of stockpiled over the last, you know, what, 4 months or so, and I'm just now getting around to show. And so we're going to start off, let's start off with, and I want to do the young gun guys here first because, you know, I'm filming this video on New Year's Eve, but I'm not, who knows when I'll actually show it. You know, some of the statistical data I give may be way off by the time you actually see it. So I want to go ahead and do this relatively quickly. But we're going to start off with my guy. I have him in 3 of my 4 fantasy leagues. This is the Brady Tkachuk 2018 Young Gun. Awesome card. This one's in a 9. Got a great deal on it a while back. At the moment, as I'm filming this, he leads the NHL in penalty minutes. Gotta love that. Banger League beauty. Just phenomenal player. And of course, Matthew, I gotta get his young gun at some point. Although I don't have Matthew on a team. But I do want to snag his young gun at some point. I actually just missed out on one of his autos a few days ago that would have been a steal. Another one, shout out to Ken's Cardboard. Moose, Mikko Rantanen. One of the great players in the game today. Of course, the Avs have several of those guys. Nate McKinnon and Kel McCarr. Anyway, this beautiful Mikko from 2015 is his young gun. This one's in a 9. And then finally, the bread man, Artemi Panarin. Here's his young gun. Got this one at a steal. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it was not much at all. I've been getting very lucky lately with some stuff. But anyway, beautiful from 15-16. The bread man, Young Guns. And as I film this, Like I say, Tkachuk leads the NHL in PIMS. Mikko is top 10 in goals and up there in assists, up there in points. Panarin is up there. He's in the top 3, I think. In total points scored, he's up there in goals scored in the top 3 or 5. He's up there just having a phenomenal year. So all 3 of these dudes playing a big role for my fantasy teams, especially Brady Tkachuk. Like I say, I've got him on 3 of 4 teams. A couple other guys that I have represented on a lot of teams. Vincent Trocheck, he's having a very solid year for me. And then this guy, I've got him on several teams. JT Miller, man, the year he is having. He currently, as I film this, is also, I think he's 3rd in overall points, maybe 4th. I don't remember, but he's up there, top 10 in goals, top 5 in assists, top 5, I think it is, in points. So just having a phenomenal year, JT Miller. And I have my favorite pickup so far, honestly, is a JT Miller that I'm going to wait and show in my next hockey video, but it's a beauty. Now, going back to just some more Young Guns, and these are mostly very cheap Young Guns pickups, but again, some decent ones there. There's Bowen Byram for Ken's Avs. Michael Carcone, that's a beautiful card. We've got boy Tanner Jeannot, another banger league beauty there, now with Tampa. I used to be on my Preds. We've got Lawson Crouse, who's having a solid year, especially for one of my teams. Ryan O'Reilly, now for my Preds, having a really nice year. Love that young gun. This guy pretty recently has started really playing solid. Dakota Joshua. I have 1 and 2 and 3 Dakota Joshua Young Guns. All 3 of those together, total, shipped, cost $2.95. So could not pass that up. I even like, and I want to get more of them, these are dirt cheap, by the way, these Young Guns checklists. I just think they're really cool cards, but they also pair 2 awesome Young Guns together, 2 awesome players. So there's the Hughes brothers right there, minus Luke, but still really cool. And then let's go old school for a minute. 2nd year of the YGs, Teemu Selanne. That's a cool. Now this, of course, unfortunately, these next 2 I'm showing are Junk Wax Young Guns. And from the first Young Guns issue, Sergei Fedorov from 90-91. So really cool there. The Selanne and the Fedorov, I mean, those are legendary players, but I mean, again, it's Junk Wax era cards, and so they are not valued at all. I got those 2 from the LCS. My LCS has been a sweet spot, and I'll show a bunch of vintage hockey pickups, especially from the LCS in an upcoming video, but no one here collects hockey. So I'm in Tennessee and I'm not in Nashville. I'm Nashville adjacent, but so no one really where I live collects hockey. So I'm the only one that goes to the hockey box, and I'm pretty much picked it clean. But anyway, I'm rambling on now. It's almost the 9-minute mark. Hope everyone is doing well, and I will catch you next time.